Speaking of it, let's get to the shout out. Do we have the Danarchy ready? I know we haven't done it in a little while.
Let's get to the shout out. Shout out, shout out. Creepy. Shout out, shout out, shout out. Weird. I think that's creepy. It's incredible. Shout out, shout out, shout out, shout out. This is crazy. Shout out, shout out, shout out, shout out. This is out of control. Shout out, shout out. That's creepy. Shout out, shout out. That's weird. Shout out, creepy. Shout out, weird. Shout out, crazy. Shout out, shout out. This is crazy. Shout out. This is out of control. Shout out. This is weird. Shout out, shout out, shout out, shout out, shout out, shout out, shout out.
Props to
I don't know, that kind of. That's amazing.
Just like to do my little remix to it.
I want to get a Lava Jato t-shirt.
What was Jimmy Dore at on Brexit?
I don't know where he's at on Brexit.
Where was he though?
I don't know. It's probably like, it's fucking rebelling. I mean, here's the thing. I'll do one more tangent. There is a left case against Brexit. It just wasn't what won Brexit, right? Like the conditions on the ground were a far-right, xenophobic, reactionary campaign. To the extent to which there's an economic agenda, it's to turn the UK into a country more like Singapore and slash the social safety net.
The left Brexit critique wasn't on the menu.
Right. So, okay, like I'm aware that people like Jeremy Corbyn were totally right about the Eurozone's neoliberal market rules. 100%. That wasn't what Brexit was. Okay. Across the Eurozone for Black Friday, workers at Amazon factories went on strike. And I think do we have some video for this clip? Thousands of Amazon workers staged Black Friday strike just in time for the online, I'm quoting now, just in time for the online bonanza. Amazon warehouse employees across Europe went on strike and are staging strikes today, according to UNI Global Union. Workers are demanding better worker conditions, wages, and protesting Amazon's refusal to negotiate with them. We are not robots, the strikers are reporting. This is from a report, I believe, in Business Insider. And we have a clip that if David Griscom sent to Matt, we will play. The workers striked in countries including Spain, Italy, and Germany. And we've talked about this. I mean, Amazon is in the headlines here because of the scam that has brought them to places, to New York and to Virginia, the massive taxpayer giveaway to this predatory, dangerous company. And these are examples of what we all need to do in various forms. It can't just be workers there. It has to be everybody that is committed to breaking up this company. Its supply chain is fundamentally antithetical to the environment, to sustainability, to humans, and to labor. Let's watch. This is something that the GMB union put out to coalesce with their Black Friday Amazon workers strikes. All solidarity and shout out to them. This is amazing.
Amazon, wir sind keine Roboter.
Amazon, vi är inte robotar.
Amazon, noi non siamo robot. Amazon, no somos robots.
Amazon,
we are not robots.
Amazon, we are not robots.
The global fight to get Amazon to treat its workers with respect is growing. We're seeing this, we're feeling this. Amazon, we are not robots. We're going to fight and we're going to win.
That's a great piece. And when you think of it, think of the cold open from last week of Jeff Bezos talking about his supply chains and how exciting it is. Is this the type of like just degenerate, imploded humanity you want dictating the rules of your economy and how we all live?
It's weird how I imagine how this would be received by most people is, yeah, we all get it. Amazon sucks. Even by people who aren't plugged into like left-wing podcasts, right? Like there's a genuine I think, monopoly sentiment, and Amazon gets it a lot, even from people who subscribe to it. But if you made this exact same thing like 6 years ago, people would think you're being way over the top. Oh, you think that human beings need to tell a company they're not robots? Like, you guys are really...
Yeah, you guys are being a little extreme.
A little bit dramatic. We are not robots. It's horrifying when you think about it. Like that. This is the battlefield.
This is the battlefield. That is horrifying.
Because that's really the Amazon innovation, right?
Right.
It's just creating a massive supply chain that you can squeeze as much as possible, including things like the 2-day shipping and just like the focus on speed really is crushing. to human spirit, my lord. And something that's been it's exciting to see these kind of protests, because this isn't the first time that we've shouted out protests across Europe against Amazon either on this show. And I think this kind of increased militant activity against the company is going to only increase, especially now. I know in New York and DC, a lot of people are already getting organized, preparing for what's going to come.
And we need to support the Kim legislation in New York City. Everybody in New York State. If you live in New York State, call your legislator immediately. I look it up. I believe it's Ronald Kim. I should have this in front of me, but we're going to be talking about this regularly. His bill would take away the billions of dollars, I believe it's a $2 billion giveaway to Amazon, and use that money to relieve over 1 million New Yorkers of their student debts. It is like the functional equivalent of like, I don't know, giving a lollipop back to a baby. I cannot think of a better use of money. The thing Cuomo and de Blasio are pushing, let's take all your money, give it to one of the most rich, exploitive, dangerous companies on the planet, have them come here, fuck up our subways even more, create a new geography of housing affordability crisis, and generate a handful of jobs and a few good union buildings for a brief limited time. Okay, fine. How about instead of that, we take a chunk out of the student debt crisis, which is one of the premier social, economic, political crises of our time. And I really wish that those of us who are toiling with student debts would at times sort of formalize that, like, when we've defaulted at times because we're too broke to pay anything, that's a political act. It's a political reality. It's not a personal moral failing. This is a mass exploitation and abuse of generations of people. And the money to relieve those people, even as Betsy DeVos is working her way through the bureaucracy quite efficiently to make student debt relief a legal impossibility. We have an opportunity in this state to take money that could be diverted literally from us to Amazon to further exploit us. Instead, take out a student debt relief, which will, of course, have a huge ancillary benefit in terms of, first and foremost, people's lives and well-being. But if you're thinking about the economic end, home construction, rent, business investment, and a million other ancillary benefits. It's beyond a no-brainer. And literally all anybody should ever ask Andrew Cuomo and certainly Bill de Blasio about ever. Do you support the Kim legislation? You just enjoyed that Michael Brooks Show video, and you can get a lot more by subscribing to us here at the Michael Brooks Show YouTube channel. It's literally right there.